guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I want to start off by saying I'm super sorry I did not upload a new video on Sunday. I got really busy and I did not have the time to film a new video. I also have a very special little announcement today. So after getting a bunch of emails, comments, and DMs from you guys asking me if I was selling my charms or not, I decided to start up my own little store where I will be selling my charms. They are 100% handmade, so every individual piece is handmade by me. So I'm like really excited right now. And I also want to say that parts of the proceeds will be going to charity. I will have the details for that on my website. For now, you guys can go ahead to my website and you can sign up. What that's going to do is that as soon as my website launches, you guys will be the first ones to know. And yeah, that's pretty much my announcement. I hope that you guys are as excited as I am. I know this intro is getting really long, but today's video is a DIY room decor video, and I'm not even gonna say anything anymore and get right into the video. So for the first DIY, I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own adorable little plush. For this, I'm using some fleece material and I've already cut out the pieces. You need 4 triangle pieces and then 1 circle piece. This shape is not really a triangle, so I'll have the template linked down below so you guys can download it, print it out, and cut the pieces accordingly. Then I cut 2 slots and I'm popping in some plush eyes. If you don't have this, you can use felt or you can use fabric paint to draw on the eyes. I got these off of eBay and they were very cheap. I think for like $1, I got like 10 or 12 of these eyes. So they're very cheap. And then I am just drawing on a smiley face using some fabric paint. Once you're done making the face on one of the triangle pieces, you can go ahead and start sewing them together. So what you want to do is you want to take 2 pieces and attach them together from one side. And I'm doing a very basic stitch for this. You can do a blanket stitch if you know how to, but I just did a normal stitch. So I'm just going over and under with my needle. Make sure that you only do one side at this point. So now I'm taking the 3rd piece and I'm going to attach that together as well. Here I'm sewing on the last piece, which is the 4th piece, and I'm going to sew it on from both of these sides. So this is pretty much what it should look like. Finally, you want to go ahead and attach the circle onto the bottom part, and this is very easy to do. The only thing is that it is very time consuming because you're using a needle for this, so it does take a lot of time, but it is super easy to do. And you want to leave a little space open so that you can flip it over and so that you can stuff it, obviously. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed already, I finally have matching thread because the kit that I ordered finally showed up. So I don't know why, but I wanted to tell you guys that. Finally, I'm taking some pillow stuffing and I'm stuffing the little plush. After this, you just want to close the little opening. Ta-da! Now that you have your own little plushes, you're probably wondering where you should put them. So I got you guys covered. I'm going to show you guys how to make your own shelf using a box. So I've had this box since September, I think. This is an eraser making kit that I bought in September. So it's been a really long time. But what I'm doing is I'm cutting it in 2. Then you want to go ahead and start decorating. So I am spray painting mine white, but you guys can decorate it however you like. If you want to go one step ahead, you can buy some contact paper or contact lining, something along those lines. So this is basically sticky on one side and then the other side has a gloss finish to it. What I'm doing is I'm wrapping the entire box with this paper as if like I was gift wrapping it. This gives it a very nice look. It makes it look as if it's wood and not a cardboard box, which is basically what you want. So I highly recommend this. You can get it from the dollar store, from Walmart, or online. I did that to both of the cardboard boxes, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take some hot glue and I'm going to take some wooden dowels, which I got from the dollar store. I think they were $1.50 for 6 of these, so I ended up using 4. And again, this DIY is very cheap. The box I already had, the hot glue gun I already had. I only had to buy the sticks for this, which were only $1.50, which is great. So I'm just attaching both of these shells onto these sticks. So here I'm flipping it over and I'm doing the exact same thing again, putting some hot glue and attaching the box with it. There is your brand new shelf. I'm very happy with how this DIY turned out. Moving on to the third DIY, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own Oliver cup, which you can basically use to store your pencils, your pens, whatever you like. So I took a plastic cup, you can use a Starbucks cup, whatever you have, and then I'm going to use some Model Magic for this, and I'm coloring it with some acrylic paint. I'm using this beige color, and I'm going to mix it all together. Next, I'm rolling out the clay, and I kind of regret using a white background for this DIY because it's kind of hard to see right now. You can see it, but it's not that great. I'm really sorry about that. Next, I'm going to take my cup and cover the entire surface with the clay. Next, I'm taking the lid and I'm going to do the exact same thing again. Roll out the clay and cover the entire surface of the lid with the clay. Then I took some brown clay and I'm going to make Oliver's ears. Finally, you can go ahead and draw on the details. So I'm doing the same exact thing as I did in my last tutorial. I made the eyes, a heart spot, the mouth, and yeah, it's pretty much the same thing again, and I'm using acrylic paint for this. Once you're all done, let it air dry for about a day or two, depending on whatever clay you're using. Here is the completed cup, and I think it's so adorable, and I will definitely be making more of these. And you can store like whatever you like in it, pens, pencils, or random stuff that you may have. For the final DIY, I'm going to be making this Get Your Beauty Sleep little canvas art. Because I have very bad handwriting, I printed out this Get Your Beauty Sleep text and I cut the letters out so that I have a stencil. Then I'm placing it onto the canvas and I'm tracing out the letters. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm tracing on the letters instead of directly putting paint on top. Well, the thing is that sometimes the paint does end up seeping through and that gets very messy. So to avoid that, I decided to make an outline and then I'm going to fill in the letters. I took up the stencil and here I'm filling in the letters with some pink acrylic paint. To finish it off, I made closed eyes using some black acrylic paint. There is the final DIY, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, then you can click the subscribe button down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.